Welcome to this overview of Concord Law School at Kaplan University. Founded in 1998, Concord Law School is the first fully online law school in the nation. From the beginning, Concord's mission has been to make high-quality legal education accessible and affordable. With a program tuition that is about one-third the cost of traditional law schools, and students from around the country and even around the globe, Concord fulfills this mission every day. You don't have to give up your job and move across the state or commute through heavy traffic to attend Concord Law School. Our students have completed our program while working full-time, raising children, or even while engaged in active military duty overseas. Concord has helped over 2,200 students graduate from its Juris Doctor and Executive Juris Doctor programs. More affordable tuition means more options. You can work in public service without excessive student loans, or take the time to build up your law practice. A number of our graduates do pro bono legal work to help the needy, which is also made easier with lower tuition. And if you want to use your law degree to advance in your existing career, less debt certainly doesn't hurt either. Concord's formal merger with Kaplan University in 2007 made it the first online law school to be part of a regionally accredited university. Kaplan University has the same institutional accreditation as other major universities. Concord is registered as a distance learning law school with the Committee of Bar Examiners of the State Bar of California. Concord operates under the rules and guidelines established by the committee. While the Committee of Bar Examiners and the American Bar Association do not currently accredit distance learning programs, registration with the committee means that Concord JD graduates who meet the other regulatory requirements are eligible to sit for the California Bar Exam. Upon passing the exam, graduates may apply for admission into the State Bar of California. In addition, there are a variety of opportunities outside of California, both for JD students who wish to practice law, as well as for graduates of our non-licensure EJD program. These may include practice in the federal court system or in various administrative courts, licensure in select states by complying with those states' bar admission requirements or seeking waiver of those requirements, working as a mediator, compliance officer, patent agent, or a wide variety of other positions where having a law degree is a benefit. One of the big advantages of studying at Concord is that the front door of your law school is wherever you and your internet connection are. You can access Concord from home, the office, or on the road. If you need any help, advisors are available by phone or email to walk you through technical issues or other questions you may have about the platform or your program. Upon logging in through the KU campus portal, each student will access their customized personal homepage. Your personal homepage alerts you to any new announcements or messages. The courses you're enrolled in also appear on your homepage. When you select a course, you'll see any announcements or updates your professor has posted. Each Concord course is organized in a series of units called modules. Modules function as an interactive syllabus, providing access to assignments and organizing your studies. The platform keeps track of your progress through each module. Each course is organized around 15 modules designed to span a 24-week term. That means you will want to complete the modules at an average pace of one module each 11 days. Although we know that with your busy lives, sometimes you may fall a little behind or work ahead, depending on what else you have going on. You will generally take 4 courses per term, and you should expect to spend at least 25 hours per week on average on your studies. Each module within a course may consist of reading assignments, video lectures, interactive learning activities, multiple choice questions, writing assignments, and live synchronous classes. You will be assigned readings from some of the same textbooks used in most law schools throughout the country, but you will have access to much more than that. Your Concord professors have recorded video presentations that synthesize and expand upon the substantive material in your readings, and by doing so, they save time during live seminars for more interaction and engagement. The video presentations are available 24/7. You can stop them, rewind them, and review them as many times as you like. After most videos, there will be an ungraded learning activity that will give you the opportunity to apply and reinforce what you have just learned, without the pressure of a grade or time limit. There are a variety of types of learning activities. Some, for example, will ask you to type in a short answer response to a prompt. You can then compare your answer side by side with an expert answer for immediate feedback and reinforcement of the proper approach. Unlike many traditional law curricula, where the assessments in the course might only be a midterm and a final exam, Concord Law School students receive constant support and feedback throughout the term. In most modules, you'll take a quiz designed to help assess your understanding of the material. There will also periodically be cumulative quizzes that test the material you have learned not only in the current module, but in the earlier parts of the course. Once you take each quiz, you are provided with an explanation of the correct answer choice, and the reason why each answer choice was right or wrong, which enables you to immediately correct any misunderstandings to support your learning going forward. In addition to multiple choice questions, you will complete writing assignments as part of your coursework. When you reach a module with an essay or other written assignment, you will write the answer and turn it in via the learning management system. Through the system, your answer will be returned with a grade and/or comments from your professor. In addition, you will be provided with access to a model answer. You will also be provided with tools and training on how to self-assess your work, so you can learn from any mistakes and improve in the most efficient and effective way possible. This continual assessment and support, which integrates the latest in adult learning and online learning research with the legal expertise of our faculty, is one of the hallmarks of the Concord program. Your Concord courses seek to make the most of the technology by providing you with other resources, such as interactive flowcharts and outlines, as well as additional practice questions and essays. Beyond the video lectures and other resources with which you engage asynchronously on your own time, Concord students meet with their professor in live synchronous classes called seminars over the internet. At the scheduled time, students sign into their professor's classroom. You will see your classmates who are in attendance listed, and students often use the time before class to catch up or discuss the coursework through private messaging in the classroom. When the professor begins class, you will hear or see the professor through live streaming audio or video. You can ask a question, answer a question posed, or add to the discussion by sending a text message to your professor, or by using the Raise Your Hand function requesting to share your audio with the class. The professor serves as the moderator to the class. All messages go to the professor, and she'll either post them to the class or can respond to you individually. Concord professors are adept at generating lively debate and discussion through the synchronous seminar system. Some students have found it to be more engaging than the experience they had in their traditional classrooms. To add more convenience and flexibility, all classes are archived. If you miss a class or you want to review the discussion, you can access past classes through the platform. We know that some students want more help or practice than they can get through their courses. To support additional individual or group study, Concord Law School has developed the Academic Resource Center, which includes a pool of practice questions and study resources organized by year of study. But we don't expect you just to do it all on your own. Concord's faculty and staff work with you to help you achieve your goals. For our JD students who will be taking the First Year Law Students Exam, or FYLSC, and after graduation, the California Bar Exam, we have programs designed specifically to help prepare you for these exams. Professor Steve Bracci, who has spent decades preparing thousands of students for these regulatory exams, conducts a 3-month prep program called Concord First, which culminates in an in-person review weekend just prior to the administration of the FYLSC in the Southern California location. Then, in JD students' final year, they will take Professor Bracci's capstone course, which is a year-long course designed to reinforce the skills and knowledge needed for the California Bar Exam. All of our students, not only our JD students, have the benefit of Concord's online library resources and support from Concord and Kaplan University library professionals. All students also enjoy the support of our Career Services Department. Our Career Services advisors visit live classrooms, provide one-to-one counseling with students as they approach graduation, and have a variety of resources on job opportunities, resume writing, interviewing, and more. Even aside from these resources, our faculty and staff provide everyday support. Throughout the year, you're encouraged to work with your professors or assistant deans of students when you need help with study techniques or time management, or have questions about your program. People may assume that going to law school online is an isolating experience where you don't interact much with your peers. But in fact, our students not only interact during the live classes, they are encouraged to and often do form study groups with their peers. A number go on to form lifelong friendships with their classmates, even if they're located in another city or state. Some graduates have even gone on to open up law practices together after graduation. The diversity of our students' backgrounds and their often substantial work experience add a unique vibrancy to our law school community. Concord students are encouraged to engage with the legal profession while still enrolled in law school. Both JD and EJD students have the opportunity to engage in externships, where you apprentice in a law firm or other professional setting. You can locate your own externship supervisor, or Concord can try to help put you in touch with one. Concord also has a moot court honors program that has repeatedly won awards and recognition in competitions against brick-and-mortar law schools. You may also decide to become active in one of our official student groups. In addition to our Student Bar Association, which is devoted to promoting student interests and concerns, we also have chapters of the Federalist Society and American Constitution Society. We don't just assume that our students value their experience at Concord. Concord students participate in the Law School Survey of Student Engagement, a national survey administered to tens of thousands of law students, almost all of whom are at traditional law schools. Concord students responded more favorably on a variety of metrics in which one wouldn't expect an online law school to outperform brick-and-mortar schools. These include how their education prepared them to think critically and in the skills of legal research and writing, the quality of relationships with faculty, and their overall satisfaction, including whether they would go to the same law school again if given the chance. We're proud of the education and opportunities we provide our students and are continually striving to improve the institution for their benefit. To learn more about Concord Law School, we encourage you to contact one of our admissions advisors who can answer your questions and help you figure out if Concord might be the right option for you. Thank you for visiting Concord Law School.